you guys doing?
Well, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
And
excited.
thank you. Thank you
I'm
for
excited.
having the patience.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me here, man.
Hey, you know, this is how entertainment industry works at times, right? Hurry up and wait. All right, please introduce yourself to our listeners.
So I go by the name Izzy Lucid. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a producer. I'm an event organizer. Anything within the artscape, I'm there. You know.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing music for how long? 2011 till now. 2011, 2009. But I've been drawn to music since I was about 6 or 7 years old. You know. So it's been in my blood since.
What's going to music?
I have actually no idea. Like I just there's just a fond memory of, like, you know, those kiddies laptops that you get for your child when they're like really young. It teaches you math, it teaches you English, you know, all of those things. So my parents got me one when I was like really young, and it had a music section, and I didn't care about the math section, I didn't care about the English section. I wanted to learn Happy Birthday. I just wanted to learn Happy Birthday and the South African anthem, you know. So that was like the first real inclination or drawing that I had to music. And then fast forward, like when I was in primary school, my mom bought me a little piano keyboard thingy, you know, that I could also learn piano. And then ever since that, the bug just bit me, and it didn't let go since, you know. So yeah, it's my brother also used to make music, so that also inspired me as well when I was really young. So yeah, it actually kind of does. I think my cousin was a musician, you know, so I think it really is, you know. But my sister sings as well, so I think it does run in the family.
And have you actually, Mo?
No, cool. So I actually wanted to say it seems like it does run in the blood initially, right?
Yeah.
So, and I heard you saying that you make hip hop. So, how would you describe? I know hip hop is very loose these days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how would you describe the feel of the music that you make, so the listeners can actually get a feel for it?
I say a little bit soft and emotional, like descriptive. You know, I have a very storytelling nature when I write my lyrics. You know, it's not just stringing a couple of good sounding words together. I try my best to try and tell a story with everything. You know, I use music as therapy. I use music as some way to express my emotions, because I'm very bad at communicating my emotions. I don't know why, you know. So it's just that thing for me. Like when I'm feeling in love, or when I'm feeling heartbroken, or when I'm feeling depressed, or when I'm feeling anxious, like it's just the first medium that I run to is to write. So I'd say descriptive is probably the best way to.
So would you prefer to actually, because I do know a whole lot of musicians who get people to write for them, and I truthfully ask, if writing a song, it should be something that talking from experience. Would you prefer also working with someone to write songs for you, or you prefer to write whatever might be transpiring in your life?
Okay, I think for me it's not so much writing for me, but kind of influencing and helping me guide where I'm going. Like sometimes I want to tell a story, but maybe, you know, I can't say it in the right words, and then someone like, you know, my brother Fortune Polite might be in the room with me, and he'll say, no, try and say it like this. Or I'll tell him, like, or I'll say to anyone in the room, I'll be like, okay, I want to say this kind of thing or this specific thing, and they'll be like, okay, this might be a better way to sound it, or this might be a better way to phrase it, kind of thing. So I think I'm a bit too, it's a bit too personal to me. Music is like quite personal to me to kind of hand that over to someone enough to write a verse for me, or write a song for me, or something like that. I think I just, you know, not to sound like, not to sound egotistical, but I always feel like I can do a better job.
Yeah.
You know, not to say that anyone's bad or anything, but I'm just like, it's that thought of like, what if I can write better, or what if I can pull something more personal, maybe not better, but more personal to me, to my emotions, to my feelings. So yeah, I struggle a little bit with that, but I always like bouncing off of other people's energies and influences and opinions when I'm writing.
I'm talking about bouncing off other people. Did you feature anyone? Any other upcoming or established?
Yeah, I'm really big on working with people, you know. The most recent feature that just dropped a week ago was Let's Get It with Lolly Native. He's signed to MT Records. We got into the studio about a year ago, and you know, it's the like you said, it's the music industry, or it's the entertainment industry. You wait, and you wait very fast, you know. So we got into studio a year ago, and then what happened was we kind of came together on the song in a very organic way, I guess you can say, because it wasn't like we planned anything specific beforehand. We were just driving to the studio and he put the beat on, and then suddenly it just started flowing. You know, it was one of those songs. So that's my most recent feature. I've done a lot of features with a lot of upcoming artists. I mean, I host events quite often.